I want to explore the emotional reaction from people, so I research the changeable objects and then I focus on the pinart structure, because this can change the shape by other things' movements. As you can see, these references show these pinart have different effects with different materials, and these pinart have different functions as well. So I explore different materials and structures combining pinart to show the changeable effect, which also express different emotion from people. And these are my sketching to make the prototype. The first and second prototype is a container, because I want to make the structure that can cover something, and then also show the surface by the inside movements. And I did a screw frame to be the structure for the first prototype, that I can adjust the length of the container, so it can slip into different lengths. And the second container, I focus on all the shape are cubes, because I want to use different shape to represent different personality. Hence, the personality of cube would be integrity. And the circular in my other prototypes represent sleek. And this is my third prototype. I make the structure is totally advised to the first two containers, because this structure needs to touch it from outside, but the first two containers are pushed the pin side inside. I consider about that these two different forms can also represent two different states of people, like strained and relaxed, because the third one bears the stress when I push it, like people bear the stress when others transfer the pressure to them. And the first two containers are put things into them, so they transfer the power to the outside from inside, like people to relax. And then I did some tests in terms of inside pin, outside pin by modeling, casting, and laser cutting. I use wood, leather, acrylic, resin, and silicone. But I prefer wood, acrylic, resin, and silicone, because wood, acrylic, and resin pins are smooth. It's good for my structure. And silicone pins have a soft tactility. It's very interesting when I touch it to feel it. And I use a brass tube to link inside pin and outside pin. It could be more flexible for the structure. These are the process. And you can see this is a screw for my first prototype. This is first container. This is second container. And this is my last object. In terms of the Unit 3, I want to have more geometric shape to represent different personality and change the color of the board between inside pin and outside pin.